What have we learned so far? Open hood, never good. I love good salmon. The fact that, when I was driving here from Nashville today, which is unbeknownst to me, there's a time change. It's 8 hours. But I was so nervous because I was by myself.
In your Class A.
Yes.
That you're a proud owner of.
I just became an RVer. It's probably been 3.5 months now. And this was without a doubt the longest trip. But when you're traveling, and I had questions, and that was what I loved about Ian talking about a question and answer session, or we're going interactive. We have our specialists standing by, and I don't mean 1 or 2 or 10. We have a lot ready to answer your questions. All you have to do is pick up the phone and call.
That's right.
Whatever the question is.
And that number is 866-853-3510. Maybe you don't have time to call right now. That's okay. Shoot us a text. Text URVS to 46642, and we will get to you that way, whatever way is convenient for you.
And you know what also was great is that our specialists are watching your comments as they go, whether you're on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or wherever you're watching. They are going right along.
That's right.
And you never know. Maybe your question will be the first one asked next time, because it's like interactive.
It is.
This is what it's about. And we talked about inventory. We have tens of thousands of RVs coming right off the line from right here in Indiana, and they're going straight to our stores.
That's right. That's why we came to Indiana, so that we could be the ones that get eyes on them first, so that you got them first. Every option, every choice, every color. It doesn't matter what you want. We're here to customize it for you.
And if you have a question and you see something like we said before, if you say, look, you know what, I don't particularly like that, where that sink is or that cabinet goes. Can we get a bigger cabinet? Can we lift it above the toilet seat?
Maybe I want a second bathroom because I don't want everybody in mine. An extra bunk. You need a bed. Where do I want to be in the front? I'm learning all these questions. Can you guys tell?
We can answer anything right here. And as a matter of fact, we're going to take another first look now.
That's right.
We've got Chris standing by, and there he goes again. Chris, you're already laying down on the job. We just got started. What are you doing?
M&M's. You know what? You're right, Sean, Trish. This segment is RVs under 5,000 pounds, but I might not be under 5,000 pounds if I keep eating these delicious M&Ms. So, the Gulfstream Enlighten. Find your enlightenment in this awesome entry-level travel trailers for families that are looking to change how they do things. If you've been tent camping, or you need something that you say, you know what, we just need a place where we're going to rest our head that's well built, maybe a hunting cabin or a fishing cabin or something you can put at the lake or the mountains, where you know you're not going to be spending a whole lot of time doing a lot of things, and this is going to be your first venture dipping your toe into the RV waters. This Gulfstream Enlighten 18BH is great for those families looking for that entry-level RV. We're going to get to the bunks here in just a minute, but let's start right up front here in the front cap. As you're going to see, you do have a very nice aesthetic with this cabin style theme right here in the front cap. A Black Label Series mattress. Let me move my M&Ms there, which is foam, and you're going to notice you do have some storage right here, and it is accessible. Fritz, I don't know if you can see it over there, but it is accessible from the outside. Really good space, really good room for storage. And you have a large bed up here that if you need to sleep 5 or more people, this is going to be your space. Decorative wood valances there. You're going to find those all around each and every window. Storage shelf right up top with some push-button mushroom lights right here. Solid wood construction on my shaker-style cabinets with the matte black fixtures going around there. Ward storage. Plus, you're going to notice you got a dual USB 110, and right here on the campsite is where you can set up for your entertainment. You got your TV backer, your cable connection, plus your 110. And you're going to notice you have multiple ports there, so if you do need a CPAP machine, you can plug that into 110. You got it right here. When you walk into the Gulfstream Enlighten 18BH, you'll see right away, this is our control panel. Now, there is no slide in this unit, which to me makes it great for the entry-level family that just needs to rest their heads. But check all your tanks, cut on the lights. You do have a water heater and a water pump right there. Come over here, and you're going to see your kitchen, your campsite kitchen. You got some good pressed surface countertop space right here with the decorative backsplash, GFCI outlet right there. Window to check on the kids when you're playing over there on the campsite. Single sink with the high-rise faucet right there, that kind of brushed nickel appeal. The Capital 2-burner cooktop with the large burner in the back, small burner in the front, and the Greystone microwave flush mounted right here. Plus we got some storage with our shaker style cabinets up here. And as you can see, with this one having 80 inches of clearance on the interior, really good space for, high shelf storage, whether you're going to use this for the plates, the cups, the pantry storage, whatever. The great thing about your RV is it's your RV. If you use this as a fishing cabin or a hunting cabin, you say, you know what? I'm not going to put my pantry stuff there. This is where I'm going to put some of my best lures. This is where I'm going to put my grab and go bag or my tackle boxes. It's your RV. You can do that. Down below, we got the Everchill 4.5 cubic foot fridge. Just a good little space. Right there, you got the dial to control how cold, plus cut it off. You got the little ice tray right in there as well. Little storage shelf underneath. 16,000 BTU furnace right there. Plus solid drawer, full extension on the ball bearing drives and finished off, just adding another nice little aesthetic to it. I mean, if you've been tent camping and you say, we just need something to give us some cover, I gotta tell you, these Gulfstream Enlightens for entry level are right there. Some more pantry and or ward space right here. Good spots. I mean, really maximizing the use of the space. And here's the other thing, if you think about it, I'd mentioned this is a slideless RV. Now, both Fritz and I, two full-grown men, Fritz being 7'6", played in the NBA. I mean, we're both in here. We're fine. We're not cramped. If I'm over here cooking, doing something, he can get by. We're not going to be too super cramped. We're going to get to the off-camp side here in just a minute. Walk into the bathroom and you're going to see plastic bowl with the foot flush. I got plenty of leg room. I'm not cramped. This is where things might get a little cramped though. I got my single tub surround right here, but the skylight, you know what? Gives me some headroom. I'm not too cramped. So the shower curtain there. I got the matte black features rolling me around there. My tub, if you have the kids or the dogs, this is a great place to bring them in, get them cleaned off. Because you do have the tub surround there, you're not going to get a lot of splashing, and overflow. Plus, you got your vent and fan right there. Light and airy with dark accents. That's what you're finding these days with what RV manufacturers are doing. They're really doing a good job of giving you brighter appearances. Gone are the days where everything was just brown. You're getting some grays, some lights, some dark grays on light grays, black accents. It really does make the RV look a whole lot better. Now, since this is the 18BH, 20 feet, 11 inches, 2,675 pounds dry. You got twin over twin bunks right here with the teddy bear style bunk mats right here, over 2 inches thick, plush and comfortable. This is for the kids. But if you want to see the space, now I'm 6'2". I'm not gonna tell you how much I weigh because I've been just crushing some M&Ms lately, but I'm fine right here. I kind of sleep curled up anyway, but this is great for the kids, great for the dogs. Once again, if you're setting up something for those summer trips, a hunting cabin, a fishing cabin, you just want to get up off the ground from tent camping, these are it. The kids will like it. They have their own light right here, comfortable plush teddy bear style mat in there, and you'll see, and it wouldn't look. It wasn't too bad for both of us to get out of there, was it, Fritz? No, we were okay. Fritz was in there too, but these teddy bear mats, plush and comfortable. I always tell people when you get an RV, go ahead and get you like some toppers and stuff anyway, just because it just kind of helps out. But at the end of the day, when you come back from fishing, you come back from hunting, or you've been hiking, you've been at the beach, the mountains, whatever, you got a window over here, a nice panoramic window here for some cross breeze, and a booth dinette with plush, comfortable cushions. This also reduces down into a sleeper. Take the table up here. I got me a dual USB and a 110 charger down there so I could, do some charging. This is where you could really enjoy those camp cooked meals. Enjoy spending time with the family, reconnecting and creating memories. And that's what's so great about when you get your RV. You realize when you're out here and the kids aren't complaining, you just saw a piece of the country that you've always wanted to see, or you finally were able to take that beach trip that you didn't get to take because of everything going on. And now you're sitting here going, wait a minute, I'm in my home. I'm in my RV. This is my vacation home. I'm able to take it wherever I want to take it. I got some good AC. I got the Dometic 13.5 BTU AC with the quick cool dumps right here and the hand dials, roof mounted. I got me some storage over here on the shaker style cabinets, some mushroom lights. I mean, come on. When you're going into your first RV, That's really all you need. Quality construction, reinforced windows. You got the Dynaspan paneling underneath this vinyl flooring, the linoleum flooring, that is a single piece. It's one solid piece up to 24 feet. And with this being 20 feet 11 inches, the support underneath is all one piece, so it's not seamed together press board. That's solid. Reinforced windows, that's solid. Less leakage right there, because without slides, that's where you're gonna have your biggest chance of leaks, is in the windows. All in all, for your entry-level foyer, did I use that right, Fritz? I didn't. For your entry-level, first time going into an RV, Gulfstream Light 18BH for the family is a great choice. Now, we come out here on the outside, and you're gonna see you got the power awning over here, the sealed tinted safety windows all the way around, the single axle, that Dexter Easy Lube right there with the steel rim. And Kev, check it out. You got the scissor jacks right down here to kind of keep you level and stable. Excuse me, this is your stabilizer jacks on the back, hand cranked. We're gonna show you the front up here in just a second. But 4x4 sewer hose storage on the back. Got the little rain nozzles up top to kind of make sure that when you do get some of that inclement weather, it doesn't fall on you, it doesn't stay up on top of the roof. Friction hinge door and steel step leading you in. I like the gray on blue graphics. Gone are the days of the brown on browns. A big fan of how they've lightened everything up and just made it a little bit more appealing, a little bit more visually nice. Diamond plated rock guard here on the bottom. You got the seamless Superflex roof going all the way over the top, which is walkable, does have a great warranty on that as well. 20-pound LP tank there, hand crank, once again, entry level. So you won't have things like the power tongue jack, the power leveling jacks, but entry level. You're giving up a few things to really get the experience. If you've never done it and you want to get your first RV and you say, oh, Chris, I'm kind of scared, I want to make sure we make the right move, entry level is the way to go. And right here, I know it's a little dark over here, but you got your storage, which is accessible from the master bed. This is what we were showing up top just a minute ago on the inside. Plus you got your power back there, your fresh water fill. But one of the most important things that you always want to look for when you're taking a look at your RV is this info panel. This is where you come to see, okay, how much does this vehicle weigh? You take a look at the gross, you take a look at the unloaded weight, and you take that back to your specialist at Camping World and Gander and you say, hey, what does that mean? What does, all that mean? Because here's what my vehicle can tow. Here's how many people I want to sleep in my RV. Here's where I'm going to take it camping. Because obviously seasons are different in Buffalo than they are down in Albuquerque. But to be 20 feet, 11 inches, roughly 2,700 pounds dry, can sleep 5 easily. This Gulfstream Light 18BH is a great option for you to check out if it is your first one, and I highly suggest you do so. And we're going to be right back with more RVs under 5,000 pounds when the Ultimate RV Show continues.
Hey everyone, I am Ian Baker and I'm in the Camping World store. I'm going to go over some of the top things that, in my opinion, are must-haves before your first camping trip. Things a lot of people just may not know about, but things that are going to protect your RV and basically get you set so you don't get out and be like, oh, what do I do now? First one I'm going to do is a surge protector. So this is definitely a must-have. The reason is, there's a lot of great campgrounds out there, but a lot of them haven't been updated in a long time. And so when it comes to electric, you may have some issues, right? It may have low voltage. If it's a busy holiday weekend, you may start to get brownouts or blackouts, right? Some problems that can cause some expensive damage to your RV. They're not the cheapest things in the world, but trust me, it is definitely something you want to have, much less expensive than having issues. And next up is a twofer. You're going to want a potable water line for your drinking water. Believe it or not, I know I grew up drinking out of a garden hose. Apparently they tell us it's not healthy. So they have a clean, safe drinking water hose right here. Also with that, something that's very important to have is a flow regulator, a pressure regulator for your water. Sometimes, again, at the campsites, you'll have water pressure that's just going to be way too high and it will damage your systems. It's definitely not something you want. You can see there is a slew available. You can get one with a gauge if it makes you feel comfortable. Definitely not a bad idea. Stainless steel can be a good idea as well. That way you don't have to worry about anything corroding on there if you keep it for a long period of time. but I'm probably just gonna go with the brass guy today and make sure everything's nice and safe. All right, next thing, never leave home without it. Good OTP. So a lot of people, right, I get this question quite often is, do you need RV toilet paper? The answer is yes, and it's a pretty simple reason. So essentially, your black tank is kind of like it's its own little ecosystem, its own little septic. And RV/marine grade toilet paper is built to break down a lot faster. The last thing in the world you want is to have some kind of problem in your black tank by using normal paper, having it gum up all your sensors. This will help prevent that. And we get to leveling blocks. This is something else you're definitely gonna want. You wanna make sure your RV is nice and level for a couple different reasons. One, so it's comfortable when you're walking around inside of it, you don't feel like you're falling. More importantly though, is for the operation of your refrigerator. You want everything to be nice and level. The leveling blocks will definitely aid you in that. So we're gonna I'm actually gonna buy 2 sets of these because we're rocking a dual axle trailer and this will make life easy. Not necessarily a must-have, but definitely something that you want are some cool party lights, right? I myself, I'm a flamingo guy, you know? You got some swirly lights there, you got Hawaiian lights. That's a tough call. I am Hawaiian in case you didn't know, but might be a little too cliche, so we'll go with flamingos. It's a Periscope. No, this is a clear 90, so what you'll want this for, as gross as it is to see what's coming through your sewer pipe. You're gonna hook this up, you're gonna pull your black tank, pull your gray tank, you wanna make sure everything's cleared out. If you have a black tank flush, this is super helpful because then you know that your black tank is actually running clean. And those are Ian's must-haves before your first camping trip.
You know, rear bath travel trailers are great for adventurous couples. And one of the best-selling ones is this one right here. This is the Coleman Light 1805 RB. 22 feet, 9 inches long, 4,503 pounds dry. And let me tell you, updated, new, bright interiors for 2022. If you're an active couple, this is going to be the RV you want to put right near the top of your list. You got upgraded features in what I consider a mid to entry-level tiered RV. And what do you say, since it is a rear bath? Let's start in the rear bath. So right back here, you're gonna see porcelain bowl, high rise with the foot flush. I'm not cramped left to right. I got good leg room. Plus you got over 80 inches of interior height in these too. So you're not gonna be cramped up or down either. But what's great about these rear bath RVs, this 1805 RB, take a look at my mirrored ward that I have back here. You got the ward bar in there, plus you got tons of mirrors and tons of storage. Solid wood construction with the matte black fixtures on these. This is a new bright interior that Coleman has brought in for 2022. And Coleman knows camping. They've been doing it for years now. Solid wood construction, full extension on the ball bearing drives. You're gonna see that on all the drawers and storage that you have in this 1805 RB. Good little spot for a trash can right there. I got my single basin sink right here. GFCI 110 outlet, mirrored medicine cabinet with a raised lip, which I'm a fan of because when you're taking stuff in transit and you set up at the campsite, the last thing you want to do is open your medicine cabinet and have a bunch of stuff fall out. So kudos to Coleman for giving me that there. You got the hanger here, your vent and fan right there. And then I got this nice 36 by 30 herringbone patterned walk-in shower right here with my shower curtain. Now, I don't really need the skylight to give me the additional headroom, but having it in here really does help. Plus, you're gonna see the light that comes in, especially during the day, really does brighten this up. Got your shower nozzle there with the on-off, your hot, your cold, your shelf right there for your soap, and the herringbone pattern, which to me just looks nice. Now the floors are a laminated, it's like a Beaufort linoleum. And everything here with the Coleman lights is vacuum bonded. What that means is it's just additional safety and support all the way around. Floor, the walls, the ceiling, and even the front cap. So let's close this and take a look at the entertainment portion of this 1805 RV. Beautiful frosted glass inlays here in the cabinetry. They even continued the backsplash decor, making it look like a rustic kind of stone cabin. All the way up, you got your TV on a swivel, component shelf here, Fury and AM/FM command center with Bluetooth, HDMI. It is dual zone, so you can play the music outside. Plus, you got a 5,000 BTU fireplace right there with multi-flame settings, multi-light settings. Really does a good job of knocking the chill off the air. Now, you do have a 20,000 BTU furnace right over here and a 13.5 BTU Dometic AC right here with the quick cool dump. But since this is Coleman, it also has the blade air conditioning ducting in the roof, which means you get about 30% more efficiency out of your air conditioning when it's coming in. Come over here to the campsite where my kitchen is. I got my fridge freezer combo, Dometic 7 cubic foot. I got it's gas or electric with the automatic switch. And you see right there, plenty of good space for those long weekend getaways. For a couples coach with this one, especially with it being 22 feet 9 inches long, they really did a good job of maximizing the space that you have in here. Flush mounted 3-burner cooktop with the glass cover and the grill style grate. I got the little LED accent lighting on my controls. Got the 16-inch Greystone oven there and the decorative backsplash. Ian Baker, my buddy, and I were talking about this earlier. I like how they did this with the decor. You get this beautiful, almost Spanish tile looking backsplash there. Farmhouse style sink. Stainless steel, undermounted, high-rise faucet with the sprayer. Really makes cleaning up a whole lot easier. Plus, I got the apron right there. Another frosted glass inlay here, flush-mounted microwave, some storage underneath, right there. But what's cool about this one, once again, maximizing the space and making it versatile, you have an indoor-outdoor table. Now, this is a couples coach. There's not going to be any separation of space in here. So sure, it'll sleep 3 people, maybe 4 if you bring the kids, because you do have this Jackknife Sofa over here, which Fritz, I'm going to move this out the way because this is great. Fold this down, stores right under the sofa here, or you can take it outside. That's a great feature to have, especially if you're an adventurous couple. You want to do some cooking outside, attach the grill, do all of that, you can. But then when it comes time to reconnect with the loved ones, spend some time maybe watching some TV, checking out the fireplace, you got this comfy, plush Jackknife sofa with some little kick-out legs. Tell me that ain't fancy, funky, and free. I'm loving it. 255%. Nestled in its own little slide right here, wood balance, large panoramic windows, got some corner storage right there. And the fact that they've taken the brown out of the RV and added this gray in really adds to just the aesthetic. It's pleasing, it's lighter, it's brighter. And to me, if I'm gonna get an RV and use it as a vacation home, if my wife and I, we want to do the 14 in Colorado, or we want to go check out the beaches. We want to do that wine tour of the country. We just want to get out. We want to see America the safest way possible in our RV. I want to be able to enjoy the outside, what I'm going to see, and enjoy the inside. So the decor has to match, and they did a really good job with these. Large panoramic windows for cross flow of air over here in the master bed area. Queen size memory foam mattress. I'm a fan of that because that means they took another step to kind of make sure and ensure that I'm going to have an enjoyable RVing experience when I'm out. And strut supported storage underneath too. Now, this is something that you would say, okay, so what? It's got struts. That's actually a really nice feature because when you're loading stuff in, trying to hold it up and put stuff in, it's just not fun. This adds to the experience. Nightstand space on both sides. I got dual USB charging on both sides. Plus, I got some drawers over here that pull out. Some additional storage, space for a CPAP machine, mirrored ward storage on both sides. Plus, I got me some frosted glass inlays right there. Space there, beautiful linoleum flooring here. My command panel here so I could check on my battery, my tanks, run out my awning, run out my slide, cut on my water heater, which is either gas or electric, and cut on my water pump. It's beautiful. And now that we've seen the inside of the 1805 RV, what do you say we go take a look at the outside? Walk down my solid step over steps with my extra large grab handle, come out, and right away, I'm a big fan of the fiberglass because of the way it looks, plus the graphics that are on there. 14-foot awning with the LED light strip, my marine grade speakers for my dual zone entertainment out there, sealed safety glass all the way around. Another great feature, especially if you're active, the external shower, because you don't want to track all that nasty stuff back into the RV. So bring the dogs, bring the kids, get them over here, get them cleaned up. Another great feature you're going to find, Kev, I'm going to lift this up so you can see it. Check it out. I got my powered stabilizer jacks. Yes. You remember what I mentioned about having some upgraded features in what feels like an entry-level priced RV? This is it. Black tank flush there. Spare tire and 4x4 sewer hose storage on the back. Now, since this is the Coleman Light series, you're going to get a double axle on this one. So you got those aluminum rims, nitro-filled tires, Dexter Easy Lube axles there with the extra wide berth, giving you some good suspension and safety while going down the road. TV mount as well as all of your connections right here. If you want to bring a TV outside, you can. Got your cable connection and your 110 right there, plus your freshwater fill right there. Friction hinge door. We got the Edge 12-volt awning right here with that light strip. Another feature that they've added for this year are the magnetic clasps to the storage doors. Very nice feature because you don't have to worry about holding it up. Finished off pass-through storage with the LED light. Got the running lights here as well. Kev, I got my power stabilizer jacks under there as well. And because solar is such a big trend for 2022, if you got your solar panels, want to trickle charge that battery, here's your 10 amp quick connect. Very easy to get to, solar on the side, as they like to say. Come around to the front, got the little mini diamond plated rock guard, giving it that rugged but yet still nice look to the front. Beautiful painted fiberglass end cap with the running lights. 20-pound LP tanks up front, as well as a powered tongue jack with a little LED light there as well, giving you some additional safety and security when setting up. We come around to the off-camp side. You'll see here the slide, which is insulated all the way around. If you want to know about your main terminations, you have them back here. Your gray tank, your black tank, which you have a 60-gallon fresh tank on this one, 39-gallon gray, and 28-gallon black. When you're talking about an RV that's 22 feet long and a 60-gallon fresh tank, that's some great space. Got your 30 amp plug right there, cable connection, as well as your city water connection there. But when you're looking at RVs and you're thinking about, hey, we're an active couple, we like this 1805 RV, you know, Chris, what else do we need to think about? The one thing you want to always check out is going to be this info panel right here. This is where you come to see, okay, how much does this vehicle weigh? Unloaded vehicle weight on this one, 4,478. Let's just call it 4,500 pounds. Gross vehicle weight, 7,600 pounds. You take that information back to your specialist at Camping World and you gander and you say, hey, what does that mean? Because here's what my family, here's what my loved one, this is what we want to do. We're an active couple. We want to come out. We want to see the world, want to see the country the safest way possible. Is this right for us? Because knowing how much you can tow, knowing how many people you want to sleep and where you're going to go, that's going to be the key factors. Now, with vacuum bonded walls, foam core insulation in here, great sturdy build on this one. This one could go 3-season camping, but 3-season camping is going to be different in Buffalo than it is down in Phoenix. So you want to talk to your specialist at Camping World and at Gander about if this is going to be right for you. But 22 feet 9 inches long, let's call it 4,500 pounds dry. I got to tell you, if you're an active couple, and the fact that my man Ian Baker helped them make that couch with the recliner in it, that was a great addition coming from the mind of a great man, really makes this one not only an attractive, active coach, but a comfortable coach as well. So find out more when you come see your specialist at Camping World and at Gander about if the Coleman 1805 RV is going to be right for you. And now we're going to be back here in just a minute with the Ultimate RV Show as we continue with more beautiful RVs. Hang on.
We're here!
Don't settle for the trips you've always taken. You can travel to new places and...
They're on the way.
I'll be right here.
Ooh, romantic picnic on top of the RV, huh, Romeo?
I was defending her from a hawk.
He was diving after a grape that was rolling off.
Got it.
Hashtag worth it.
Oh, I'm coming with you. Stay there.
No, you have to drive Buster and the RV back home.
Actually, Good Sam Travel Assist has you covered. We'll make sure your RV and Buster and even the grape get home safely. So the last leg of your journey looks, well, better than that leg. Make every trip a good trip.
Good Sam. Everything you need to have a good trip.